Alright. Strength conditioning workout for injured fucks like myself. Yeah. Being injured has caused my depression to get way worse. Running, that doesn't really appeal to me that much, to be honest. I'll do it once in a while, but try to do it regularly. It doesn't appeal to me. I like being strong. I like having nice anaerobic conditioning. So I got a little strength circuit that minimizes the impact on whatever the fuck is wrong with my lower back. Okay. Kneeling press. Clean it up. This is a 10-round circuit. This is round 7, so I got 4 more. Did 10 presses on my first 5. I haven't done pressing in a while because of injury, so my shoulders are quite fatigued. So I'm doing 5, so it'll be 75 total presses. Second exercise I'm doing is an inverted row because I love these. And I'm putting my feet up on these 24 kilogram bells because the more you elevate, the more difficult it is. Or at least that's what that calisthenics dude said, the Asian guy. I forget his name. Sorry, dude. Lower body exercise. I'm doing a jump. Ten reps of everything. Except for the press, because like I said, shoulders, fatigue, haven't pressed in a while. So I'll finish with 100 rows, 100 jump squats, and 75 press. Before this I did an EMOM of pull-ups with this base bar, but I'm just going to stick with inverted rows for a while. I'm trying to do a dead pull-up off the floor with that 2-inch handle. And the way the fucking thing will kind of roll back if you try to do an overhand pull-up, so you're kind of limited to underhand. It's a pain in the ass. I do not recommend buying a base bar. Not that anybody asked, but it's $150 for the basic one, and it's like, it ain't fucking worth it. I can get a pull-up tower for 200-ish, and I wish I had done that. I just don't have the space for it in my house. I would have had to put it out in my shed. But oh well. I made my decision, but don't do what I did. Do not spend $150 on a base bar. I was just desperate to find something that I could do that would simulate strength training. Anyway, you want to rest about a minute, minute and a half, and then do it again. I'm doing it off the knees, in case I didn't mention, because it's easier on the lower back. Believe it or not. All right. I do have dumbbells, but I find that the kettlebell is much better for me to press. It just works with my proportions better. Dumbbell shoulder press always hurt. Everything, the kettlebell, everything just moves so much better. So that's why I use these. Those are the 18 kilograms because I'm going for like a German volume training style. Higher reps, more volume, get the heart rate up, and it's better for building some muscle, which I probably need to do. Jumps. the idea here, get the heart rate up, work that muscular endurance. That's how I used to train when I was younger, and probably my leanest ever, about 175-ish pounds. I did a lot of German volume training style weightlifting and stuff, and circuits and shit. I'd always put some type of plyometric after my main lift. Going back to that, since I can't do the kettlebell training like I like to do. So with the rows, I will alternate daily which variation I'm doing, overhand or underhand, and then when I get tired doing it, a set, and I need to take a break, I'll finish it off with the opposite. So today was overhand, and you just seen on that last set there I couldn't do all 10 overhand. So rather than take a break, I dropped, grabbed it underhand, and banged out 2. And when I'm doing underhand, I'll do the same thing. And I just switch every day. Yeah, the goal of this is to just not get fat while I can't train properly, and just maintain my strength and muscularity, because, like, not too terrible in that term. I know that one dude thought I was a fat, disgusting, obese slob, but, like, 17% body fat ain't that bad, bro. And he never showed himself, so I assume he's a fat loser. Also, he's a black supremacist, which is interesting, because the black supremacists have even less reason to be black supremacists than the white supremacists do. At least you can point at Western society and be like, oh, hey, yeah, white people did that, and black people have Africa. If you want to play that game, it don't favor you, so I wouldn't do that. The whole race thing is a bunch of bullshit the elite use to divide us, so don't play into that shit. All right, round 9. Alright, another thing you can do with the inverted row, instead of switching the pull, make the grip narrower. Narrow grip seems to, in my brief experience doing these, decreases the range of motion. So it's a little easier. I mean, that's how I would assume it works. That's how it feels like it works. But I am totally new to this type of training, calisthenics shit. So don't listen to me on that. That's just how I feel it works. It's probably how it works, but I don't want to say definitively. And then somebody be like, haha, idiot, that's not how it works. Go back to swinging your stupid balls, dumb fuck. You know, some trolley comment like that. Alright. Final round here. So all in all, this will be, not counting the pull-ups, 275 reps for the circuit. Throwing the pull-ups I did earlier, that's 305. It's not terrible. Yeah, I don't know. My goal here, I'm not going to hit training that's as intense as my kettlebell workouts, because I physically can't do the kettlebell workouts. And even long distance running, like I ran fucking 5 miles the other day and it didn't do shit. I threw in hill sprints and everything. I'm like, you know what? This is not that big of a deal compared to my kettlebells. So it's difficult for me to replicate that type of intensity. The only thing that comes close is the burpees. Tomorrow's the burpee, but it's going to be more intelligently done. I have like a progression with it to make it more intense as I go along. So that's tomorrow's training, tomorrow evening, because I have to work early tomorrow to open my store. All right, final round. You can probably hear the clicking and the popping. I don't think that's a big deal. I've always done that. There's no pain or anything. If you feel pain, then don't do it. But I only feel pain when I use a dumbbell, so I don't use the dumbbells. Rows. Wide. Eventually I want to get to the point where I can do a clap and then go back to it, because that would be cool. Alright, that's 10 rounds. 275 reps on the circuit. Once I get more used to pressing, obviously it'll go up. So it'll be 300. But hey, this is one. I'm probably going to do this one twice a week. The burpees probably twice a week. Running once a week. And then something else. I want to try to go 6 days a week, because the intensity is not the same as it was. So I used to train 4 or 5 days. So now I want to bump that up to about 6. And I still do a lot of walking, around between 10 and sometimes almost 20,000 steps a day. Just because of work. I'm on my feet all day running back and forth. When the weather's nice, I do walk to and from. And that's 5 miles both ways, 5.5. So that right there is 10,000 steps pretty easily. So yeah, that's the what do I want to call that, the broken fucks strength training circuit. I didn't record the whole thing. I didn't think to record the whole thing, so this is not very interesting. Well, yeah, this is my attempt to not lose my mind while injured. Take 2, because the first one went to shit. Peace the fuck out.